This I got you.
We live.
Yeah, man, my beloved sister B's live. B Shalom.
This hello, brother Shabbat Shalom. I don't know what we doing here so early in the daggone morning.
Let me ask you this, B's. Hey, all jokes
Hold on, hold
aside,
on, hold
let
on.
me ask.
Let me mute my
Okay, I
hold
got
on,
you.
hold on.
Let me ask you this, B.
Okay, ready.
Hey, let me ask you this. What you think about the 6-year-old boy that was shot by the
Mm,
Asian man? And do you
listen,
think there would be an outcry from the Asian community since they was telling us to rally around them? Do you think they're gonna rally around this family?
hell to the no. Listen, I didn't know about this until you hit me up and asked me about it yesterday, right? So I started doing my research, started listening to some videos, and I came to find out that the community came together, started calling the sheriff's office. Everybody was calling the sheriff's office. The sheriff's office had to, forward the calls to the DA, district attorney, because they don't, they didn't have nothing to do with the bond or whatever. But I am surprised that the community came together and got this man rearrested.
You
That's
know they
surprising.
did that. You know they did that without any so-called leaders, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Where was Al Sharpton? Where was Black Lives Matter? Where was what's that girl name? Oh, I can't think of her name that Vicky Dillard was beefing with. That had the Cadillac truck commercial. Oh, what is her name? You know who I'm talking about. I can't think of her name. But where were they?
Oh, you talking about Tamika?
Tamika, where was she?
Hmm.
Tamika Mallory, where
Hmm.
was she? Where are all these leaders at? I don't understand. But the community came together and got that Asian man locked up. I'm telling you. Okay, Judy, you know how people still sleep.
Bees. Let's be real though, man. They can just people just can do whatever they want to us though.
Yeah. Yes.
We throw
Anytime,
one point.
anytime, anywhere. Anytime, anywhere. This
We
man shot a 6-year-old kid because his bicycle was in his yard. That's
he
crazy.
could he could have killed the little boy because he shot through the window.
Yeah.
And you can hear the little boy screaming, saying, He shot me, he shot me.
Yep.
A 6-year-old boy will be traumatized for the rest of his life because of a racist Asian man who said the little boy got too close to the yard. First, he came out with a sledgehammer,
Right.
and then he went and got a gun. And the Asian community have the audacity to say that black people need to rally around y'all, but y'all never rally around black people when police killing us. You never
Right.
rally around us for redlining. We
Right.
can't live in certain communities. I don't never hear y'all coming out saying this wrong how y'all treat these black folk. But you want somebody to rally behind y'all, and you just got $50 million.
Exactly.
You got legislation passed for you, and you only been going through what you've been going through for 1 year. We've been going through this for 400 years, but you
Right.
had the audacity to tell my people to rally around y'all when y'all have never done nothing for black people but eat off of black people.
Every time I think about that stop Asian hate, I think about the rapper Common because that morning when I woke up, his was the first one that I saw. Stop. I'm like, stop Asian hate. What's going on? So every time I think about it, I think about Common. So I'm wondering where is Common now?
And
Where is
guess
the rapper Common now that this Asian man shot our little 6-year-old brother?
right. You can dog. Can you imagine that this little boy running saying he shot me? He shot me.
Right.
6 years, and then thank the Most High. Now, the reason why I'm saying thank the Most High family, because I know what a lot of y'all gonna say. You're gonna blame God. You're gonna say, "Where was God when he got shot?" But let me tell you something. That little boy could have died.
Yep.
That bullet went at that boy arm. That bullet went in his arm and came out. That's the grace of the Most High that baby and die. Cause this man so goofy, he shot through the window, family. He could have hit that little baby in the head. He could have hit that little baby in his back. But
In the
God
heart.
directed that bullet in the heart. But God
Yep.
directed that bullet to the arm. So
Well,
while
let me
you
just
running
say this.
around, go ahead, talk to me.
I'm sorry. Let me just say
No,
this
you
to
good.
my black parents, y'all. The article that I read said the 3 kids was arguing at the Asian man. Y'all teach y'all kids to stop arguing with these people.
That's true too.
Teach your kids to stop arguing with adults.
Right. That's true
You
too.
know, we got to
That's true,
stop
too.
letting our kids argue with adults.
That is true, Bees.
You
Hey,
know?
I don't got no dog in that fight because you absolutely correct. Whether it's an Asian, whether it's a Caucasian
Mexican,
man,
Caucasian,
it doesn't
anybody.
matter.
When I was
Right.
growing up, we were not allowed to talk back to grown people like that.
Right. I agree with you. I agree.
So that's one thing. Stop your kids from arguing with these grown ass people, with grown people. Go get your parent. Don't argue with grown people.
Right.
Y'all, we gotta teach our
Absolutely.
children. But the article I read said that the 3 boys was arguing with the Asian man. But they still don't give him no right to shoot. And
Yeah.
I love how brothers, okay, this happened in Michigan,
Okay.
right?
Uh-huh.
So brothers rallied together, came together from Detroit. I mean, I'm talking about a lot of brothers came together to support that father. And Vicky Dillard showed the video, and I was like in awe. I love it when my brothers come together, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Listen, I love the masculinity of the brother. I just love it. It just touched my heart. Did my heart some good to see the community, because in one video, the father was like, I don't know what to do. You know, I don't know what to do. I'm scared. And Vicky Dillard made a point. She said for black people to stop going in the public and telling your open enemy that you're scared and don't know what to do. Because when you do that, that gives them the option to use something against you.
Right.
So black people, stop going out saying we scared. I'm not scared, for one thing. I'm not scared.
Me either.
I'm not scared. But Vicky Dillard had a point. She said, do not let your open, it's like saying never let them see you sweat. Don't let your open enemy know that you're scared. Don't let your open enemy know that you don't know what to do. But I'm so glad that these brothers rallied together and stood behind this man. And I'm glad the community came together and got that Asian man locked up, because he had a little smirk on his face, on his mug.
Wow.
I don't know if that's just how he looked, but I saw a smirk. $10,000, that ain't nothing. It's true. He probably make the $100,000 bill too.
Don't you know you have Israelites on YouTube, Israelites now, saying that they are causing tension between the Asian and the black community? Man, it been tension with every nation on this earth when it come to us. What you mean like this just started?
Who calls attention?
No,
The
I
media.
don't want to say the Israelite name, but they said that the media causing tension. Bees, it been tension.
The media might have spiked it up, but it's been tension between us.
It's been tension with the blacks and the Asians, with the blacks and the Caucasians.
You know what? They think we so stupid, K. Judah, that we don't know that these people making their coins off of us in our own communities. They think we so dumb that we don't know that. We know that. We know that they coming in our communities and taking all our money. We know that.
Yep, we do know that. Like you said, though, they act like we so dumb that we can't see that it's an Asian family just opened up a convenience store right there on the block. We see that. We not stupid.
Let's open up a Japanese restaurant in my predominantly black neighborhood.
Let me ask the Asian community something. Because, you know, we don't have, like me and my family, we don't be disrespectful, but I'm going to speak my mind. If y'all so afraid when you come into black communities, and when we come in your stores, hurry up and buy, get out. Why are you there if you're afraid? Is money that important to you that you would rather risk your life and still make money?
That's what it is. And then, you know, now they got laws to back them up. What law do we have against this Asian man that shot that 6-year-old boy?
No law.
That you let walk out on a $10,000 bond. The community had to come together to get his ass locked back up for $100,000 bond.
And what's that's telling you that the power is in whose hands? Our hands. We can
I'm,
do it.
I'm trying to
We can
tell
do
you.
it if we bees. It's a choice that we can make every day, bees, to come together as a people.
Yes,
Don't you know
yes.
we'd rather not make that choice? But
Yep.
these brothers made that choice, though.
Where
They
was
made
Benjamin
that
Crump? Where was Benjamin Crump?
Man, he gotta be the
Well,
most losers lawyer I ever seen in my life.
oh my gosh, where are all these Black Lives Matter? It was Black Lives Matter to come together after this 6-year-old boy was shot. This 6-year-old black boy. Wow, where was Black Lives Matter?
Black Lives Matter bees don't come together with no child is shot. Whenever they ever march for the children, B. I ain't never seen Black Lives Matter for none of the babies that are gunned down. They didn't march for that baby that was killed at McDonald's.
Right.
They didn't march for that little girl who got shot in the head at McDonald's. They didn't march for Tamir Rice. I'm talking about Black Lives Matter.
Right.
Now, don't get me wrong. You had a lot of people marching, but Black Lives Matter don't march for the babies. They march for whatever headline that's gonna make them money.
Tamir Rice's mama says she have not received anything from Black Lives Matter.
Anything.
No, none of them. She said they used her baby. They used the death of her baby to get money.
There you go. And that's coming from his mama. And that's
Michael
coming from his
Brown's
mama.
father. Michael Brown's father said the same thing. He said, he said the Black Lives Matter movement gave him like $400 one time, and that was it. Out of all the millions of dollars that they made off of the deaths of black people, where they at now?
Man, black man and black woman. The Most High Yah gave you some smarts in your brain that all you got to do is turn on the TV. The Most High gave you some intellect and some knowledge and some gifts and talents that all you have to do is turn on the TV. And I guarantee you, if you can just turn on your TV and think with your brain and understand what's really going on around you, and that your people is not your enemy, we'll be better off as a people. We too watered down. Too many distractions. They didn't beat us down so bad that a lot of us then lost hope. They beat us down so bad, bees. Many of us don't got no faith no more. Bees, we can't even carry on. Many giving up, bees. They said they can't endure no more.
I understand.
I do too. I understand.
Listen, we got everybody beefing in the NBA. You got the comedians beefing now, Cat Williams and Cedric the Entertainer beefing.
Right.
Everybody's beefing, K. Judah.
Everybody.
It's like, what is going on? And it's black men.
Black men. Absolutely.
What the hell?
It's like,
go ahead, bro.
It's like they didn't turn on some frequency, like they turned it up real high, and it just got us just going crazy.
Yes, I want to say, I hope Kwame Brown stop going at people though, because he got kind of a good thing going on right now.
Right.
I love how he's bringing people, on his show to interview them, but he got to let this stuff go, man, with Steven Jackson and Becky with the good hair, Matt Barnes. And now Dr. Boyce Watkins all in it. Kwame needed chill. I'm like Charlemagne the God now. he sound like he gonna crack.
That what Charlemagne said?
Yeah, he was like, y'all better leave Kwame alone. He sound like he gonna go off in a minute. But yeah,
he done already made a lot of good points, and he can just focus on all the good things that he doing.
Exactly.
He done made his point. The whole world have heard your story, and the whole world have heard how you was treated, brother, and they on your side. Now you can just focus on all your good works that the Lord have you doing, brother.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's it. You made your point, brother.
Right.
You exposed everything.
Yep.
You exposed it all, brother. So you don't got nothing else to prove. So because I just heard he made a video. Now you know that Dr. Boyce Watkins was on the Hip Hop Uncensored.
Right.
And the brothers made them a video. And I'm not gonna lie, I heard Kwami's video. He said nothing bad about those brothers.
Right.
But they made a podcast making it seem like Kwame was just attacking them. See, that's what I mean when you don't go to the source. Me and Biblical T had a disagreement, right?
Right.
She said, call me, K. Judah. I called on the phone and we got a better understanding. That's how you do it, man.
Right. Right. Same thing with Corey Holcomb and Bill Bellamy.
I like that. I like what they did.
Right.
That's what you call men stuff.
Right. So Corey said he had to back down because, Bill Bellamy explained to him what really happened. So he had to apologize and, get on his man and say he messed up.
He messed up. Absolutely. Right. And
so
I appreciate that.
Yeah, yes. So I just want Kwame to stop jabbing. I mean, granted, people are still jabbing at him though, but not as many as it was before because he shut a lot of people up. But I just wish he just stopped jabbing and just come on with the goodness. Just come on with the goodness, Kwame. We want the goodness. We don't want to hear about Steve Jackson no more. I'm tired of hearing about Stephen A. Smith with his big ass mouth. I'm tired of hearing about all of them. I want the good. Bring the good. Let us know what good you doing.
Right. He doing a lot of good though.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of good. He trying to do a lot of things for a lot of people. And I just pray that the Most High bless what the brother doing.
Yes. Me too.
But it's a lot of distractions. It's a lot of distractions.
Yes.
Coming his way because a lot of people are clout chasers.
Yes.
A lot of people clout chasers.
Yes.
That's what Tommy Sotomayor. He was a clout chaser.
I can't stand that woman.
He wanted Bees.
Kwame called him Tammy.
He wanted to be a part of a Joe Brown, a Judge Joe Brown and Kwame Brown interview because all the views it was getting, and he wanted the attention off of it.
Right.
So you mean to tell me you mad at another grown man because you was left out of an interview and now you going hard on the man for that? That let me know you not a man, man.
You're the woman.
You a woman. Straight up.
Say Lachey. Hey, girlfriend was mad at Kwame.
What type of man complain and whine or what another man doing? Man, whatever another man doing don't have nothing to do with me.
Nothing.
First thing I said when we did the live the other day, we don't attack people, we attack doctrine.
Right.
That video had nothing to do with that brother. It had everything to do with the misleading of the people. That's it.
Well, I hope he get to see it. I hope somebody say, man, somebody did a video about you.
They all see the videos that we They all see the videos that we do. Guess what they don't want to happen?
But you know what?
Go ahead.
His mind is already made up.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be the Most High that's gonna have to put a stop to that.
That's right. They'll never come to a platform like this because let me tell you something about Israelite men, Bees. With them big old platforms, they would never come to a platform like ours because if the people see that they get corrected with scriptures and they can't prove their point, then the people that follow them gonna know that, man, this brother was lying to us. So they don't want that to happen. So that's why they don't come on people's platforms when you ask them to prove the point. Just like the brother over there that's saying 2023, right? Did not we get a brother opportunity to prove his point, but he couldn't prove it to us.
Right.
So what they do, that broke that brother's spirit, and he went right over there and got to doing what? He used slander as an opportunity to validate his point after we got off the live, but said none of the things he said
when he was on the live. Right.
There you go. There you go. So the point I'm making is that nobody want to come on a platform when they know people understand what they understand. Just point blank period.
Right.
We did the video on the other brother, and that brother actually said out his mouth, if anybody say my name, I'm coming.
I ain't seen him yet.
That came out his mouth. He said, if anybody say my name, I'm coming.
We ain't seen him yet.
Well, brother, We ain't seen you.
We said your name several times.
Several times, and you the one put it out there like you was the big bad wolf of YouTube. I just wanted to validate with the scripture that the Most High is true in all His ways, and y'all gonna be exposed for lying.
Right.
That's all me and my family about, is teaching truth and exposing lies. That's what the CUC mean, cleaning up false doctrines of the Bible, and we're gonna continue to do it. We're gonna continue to do it. We're gonna continue to expose lies. Everybody writing me saying they enjoyed that live, man.
That was
They got a
great
better
live.
understanding.
It was a great live. Great live.
All praise to the Most High and His Son Yahshua.
I just did something on this other laptop that made my icons very huge, and I don't know what I did. Hey,
hold on. Are you in settings?
No, I'm on the desktop page, on the front, the very desktop.
Okay.
My icons are huge. I was wiping off my keyboard, and I hit something to make my icons very huge, and I don't know what I did.
You probably got to go to them 3 dots in the upper right corner, and
well, I'm on the front page. There ain't no 3 dots. I'm on the desktop page.
Okay.
When you first turn your computer on.
Got you.
I'm telling you, boy, I don't know what oh, wait a minute. Let me go to display settings. I don't know what I did. Oh, here we go. View large icon. I got it. Small icon. Got it. Okay, it's back. Dang, boy, I be going crazy with these computers. But
have you been watching Epic Economist?
A little bit. Yeah, man. That them videos be scary. The way be sounding, the way that man be talking, I'd be like, ooh, I better go get me some water right now.
Hey, bees, I'm telling y'all, when I be at the grocery stores, bees, them shelves are empty. I actually heard an Israelite say, if y'all go out there and buy water and food, you don't got no faith. That is sad, man. People listen to this stuff, bees.
You know what? People think that they don't think that God gave us any sense at all. I remember around the time Hurricane Katrina came, and somebody told this story about this family that was on the top of the house in the midst of the flood, and somebody came by the boat, and it was like, you probably heard this before. It was like, come on, I'm trying to help you. Come on, get in the boat. And they was like, nah, we waiting on the Lord. We waiting on the Most High. We waiting on God. And they was like, okay, well, we gonna go. And another boat comes by. Same thing. No, we waiting on the Lord. We waiting on the Lord. Another boat comes by. No, go ahead. We waiting on the Lord. So they ended up drowning. And then gonna ask the Lord, Lord, why didn't you help us? And the Lord said, well, I sent you 3 boats. You see what I'm saying?
Ooh, yes, because that brain, it gave you a brain.
You see what I'm saying? People suck, man. People suck. Y'all better wake up. I mean, sure, we're supposed to depend on the Lord, but He send us things. He send things our way.
Absolutely.
To help us when we in need. But if we ignore it, and then God, what happened? He gonna say, well, I sent you this. I sent you that. Why didn't you grab it? People just like the person standing under a rock, and then the person say, man, watch out, man, get from under that rock. No, man, God gonna move catch it for me, because I got faith. and then the rock fall on you, and then God say, man, why you ain't just move? That's called common sense, man. Don't you know in the Bible, in Proverbs chapter 4, verse 7, when God actually tell you, this is common sense that he's saying. That's why he say, get wisdom. Right.
But with all your getting, get understanding. That means common sense, man.
Right.
Wisdom is cool, family. But if you don't got no common sense to go with it, what good is it gonna do for you? Oh man, y'all think God gonna do everything for y'all, man.
Right.
Why did he give you a brain then? Why did he say, gather yourselves together, old nation, not desire?
Right.
Sad, man.
It's very
It's
sad.
just sad. And everybody got knowledge, bees. Everybody got so much knowledge, bees. Everybody know everything. They done read 200 books.
I can't
Bees, they know
stand
all
it,
the
K Junior.
breakdown.
I can't stand it. I can't stand it. That's why I try to stay off social media as much as I can, because everybody know every damn thing. Everybody know everything. And I'm like, I was looking at something the other day. Yesterday, I can't even remember what it was. But the person, the way they was talking, like they just knew more than the average person. I had to shut that thing off. Another thing I saw yesterday, I don't know if you ever heard of the video about the legal attorney that be giving you advice and stuff. Hello?
Talk to
Yeah.
me.
He went on YouTube and said that if Kwame wanted to shut Charlemagne down, he should put up some billboards. He said, well, someone called into his show and said this. He said because Charlemagne's really walking around here getting away with raping women. And if billboards was put up all around Atlanta with his face on it and some of the things that he said he did to women, to the woman, because you know he, in my opinion, raped his wife the same way he did that Jessica Reed girl.
Huh?
Before he was married to his wife, he took her out. This is in an oh, you don't know? Oh Lord. Find that interview. I got to find the interview. You didn't hear that interview when he was on radio talking about how he put Spanish fly in his wife's drink?
What?
Because she wouldn't give him no poontang.
Oh man, and she still married him?
Oh my God, yes. And the next day he asked her, or one day on the Breakfast Club, she called in and he asked her, did he rape her? Guess what she said?
What?
Well, technically you did. Because after, because the next day she asked him, did you rape me? He had put Spanish fly in her drink. I got to find that video now. I thought you knew. I got it on my phone.
So you mean to tell me that Charlemagne the God putting Spanish fly in women's drinks, not one woman, but the woman he's married to, and also the woman that say that she was raped by him?
Yes.
And one married him, and one is battling the scars of what he did.
Yes.
And he's still on the radio?
Yes. That's
now
why.
Now do y'all understand why Kwame called it the get along, go along game?
Yep.
They protected bees by some people in high places.
And so, you know, Kwame had Jessica Reed's mother and brother on his show the other day. That's the girl that Charlemagne raped. Her name Jessica Reed. Do you know that Tommy Sotomayor did a video on Jessica Reed's mother, criticizing her, calling her all kinds of names?
Wow. Ooh, boy, I tell you.
Calling her all types of names, saying it was her fault and all this. What is wrong with that dude?
Tommy Sotomayor is a person who don't understand that your character is better than money. And because you have a slanderous character, nobody respect you. You cry like a woman about everything. Your name is tarnished on YouTube because you have no character. You have no substance. All you do is disrespect women and you cry like a woman. You disrespect women, then you turn around and cry like the same women you criticize. Boy, you have no substance, man. You just say a lot of things that cause controversy, because you know controversy sell. And now since Kwame is blown up and his name is ringing bells all over the world, you then became jealous of another man.
Yep. And it seems like, though, he don't even care.
Nah,
about
he
his
don't care. He don't care. He don't care. He what we call in Houston a true sucker to the game. Straight up.
I think I deleted that video, but it's a video. And I'm gonna find it again where he's on an interview. Dang, I wish I had not deleted that video. And he's talking about how his wife wouldn't give him no sex, and he put a Spanish fly in her drink. And this is before they were married.
That's crazy, man. And she still married that boy and then asked, did you rape me? Dog, if a woman gotta say, did you rape me? Man, I know that feeling gotta be disgusting, bro. Just knowing you just took something from a woman.
Let me see if I can't find it on YouTube right quick. Charlamagne the God Spanish fly video.
Hey, Charlamagne the God. There's a scripture in the Bible, brother, whether you believe or not, that if a man find a woman and take it by force, the Lord said if that woman cried, that man should be put to death. Boy, you lucky you ain't in the Bible days, boy. When you just drugging women and gonna take it by force, boy, you would have been put down. Y'all gotta be careful, women. A lot of you women are silly women laden away with iniquity, boy. I'm serious.
And so
it's crazy.
And so what Charlamagne is doing, right? He mixing the two stories together, the story about his wife and the story about the 15-year-old girl. He mixing them together so that people would think that he's talking about his wife that he raped. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. Yeah, he's trying to like throw it off a little bit.
Yes, he's trying to throw people off. Here's the video. Here it is right here.
Okay.
Right into it. South Carolina. I got this girl.
Hold on. This is somebody else's video, but
okay.
It's going to talk about it. Let me see. Stop screen. Share. Okay. Where is it? I just saw it. Charlamagne the God admits to using Spanish fly. Okay. It's right there in front of our eyes, but like y'all say, he's being protected.
Boy Alfred back with another update. First video of the day. Let's jump right into it. South Carolina. I got this girl real drunk, and I fought. Just that sentence sounds a little fishy. I got her drunk. I didn't just get her drunk. I remember I went to the sex store and got Spanish fly. Oh, so you raped her? Shut up. Spanish fly. They sell it in the sex store. I'm telling the truth. They
wow. Let me read this. This says Charlamagne the God's DNA was nowhere to be found in his accuser's rape kit. The blast reports Jessica Reed was administered a rape kit when she was 15 years old after she accused Charlamagne of raping her. According to court documents, which include the forensic service laboratory report, there's no evidence of semen that was found inside Reed from an oral, vaginal, and rectal swab. In addition, she also tested the material that were underneath her fingernails, which ultimately determined that there was nothing of apparent serological evidently value. At this point, it looks like Jessica Reed's chances of having the case reopened is incredibly slim. She initially stated that she wanted closure and requested DNA samples from the 2001 case that Charlamagne provided. She said that the results of his blood work was never revealed, and her family said they believed that would help their case. The lawyer said that her case can be open because of a statute of limitation. Something like that. Did you know this lawyer also said that Bill Cosby, the last woman that finally got Bill Cosby arrested? Do you know that because all the other ladies' statute of limitations ran out? Do you know that had she waited a week, if she had waited 1 week, her statute of limitations would have ran out and she could not have done anything to Bill Cosby?
Wow. And they told her that. Somebody told her that.
Somebody told her that.
They wanted him locked up.
You better believe it.
So I had to fucking there's some knives in the sex store too. You can put that to a girl's throat and have sex with it. Doesn't mean it's illegal. So I put the Spanish fly in the E&J. We drinking the E&J and shit. So in my mind, I don't know if this shit really worked, but I feel like I got horny as a motherfucker too. Right? So she was drunk and shit, and we had sex and shit, and like a lot of my boys was trying to come in the room and fuck her. I'm like, nah, chill out. You're not doing that. I'm like, what you want to treat me? That's rape. Okay, so right. So
see, he getting the two stories mixed up because they try to do that to Jessica Reed too. They try to come in and have sex with her. He mixing the stories up so that we'll all believe that it's one story, not Jessica Reed's story.
This is 101. It ain't right. Yeah. So the next dreams are rape. So the next morning she wakes up. And we talk about it.
So if anybody's confused about what the fuck they just heard, that's Charlemagne talking about using Spanish Fly and piping down a 15-year-old in 2001, back when he was 24 years old. Just sit down, watch the video, let your boy Alfred explain everything to you. So I'm sure by now everybody's heard the news that Charlemagne is being accused of raping a woman. Please don't be confused thinking this incident just happened and the lady is now suing Charlemagne. Hell to the fucking no. The more you read about this, the more disgusted you get. I'm not kidding. So this rape incident happened in 2001. Charlemagne was 24 at the time, and the woman in this case was 15. Yes, you heard me correctly. She was 15 years old. So in 2001, in South Carolina, Charlemagne threw a party, and after that, he was accused of raping a girl. When it was reported to the cops, they did their tests and took samples, but there was no evidence found to Charlemagne.
But anyway, we know about all this.
But Charlemagne accepted a plea.
Wow, man. He got some people in some high places protecting him.
17 years later, there's a written
man. That's crazy, Bees, man, and very disgusting too. How he just admitted to putting it in there.
Yep. But the mother is regretting not letting her daughter testify back then now. But she said she didn't want to take her daughter through that emotional roller coaster again, you know. But now she's regretting not putting her on the stand because Charlemagne is walking around here like nothing happened, and he looked guilty. You can see the guilt on his face.
Yep.
He looked guilty to me.
You see how your skeletons come back and hunt you, even if it be 20 years later. The Most High don't forget nothing. And even if he never go to jail, the Most High made sure that stain would be on his reputation.
Yep.
So that's why I say your name is better than anything, because the way you conduct yourself and your character, when you're around people, they won't have nothing on you. But when you're doing stuff like what he did, that tarnishes your character, man. That tarnishes anything about you. So when people see you, they probably won't never say it in your face, but they're going to say, that's the dude that raped the old girl. That's what you will be known as. The dude that raped Jessica Reed.
Right. And her brother said he just want to put hands on him every time he see him, every time he hear his voice, he just want to put hands on him. And this is 20 years later.
Yeah. But he shouldn't do it because Charlemagne got powerful people on his side.
Yeah, well, he gonna lose that.
People on his side.
He's gonna lose that. I think he's gonna lose that one day, and ain't nobody gonna be there to protect him one day.
So I guess it is true that selling your soul for money is real.
Yep.
Because ask yourself, Bees, how can this man do this and not go to jail?
Exactly.
That girl ain't lying. You think that girl, man? Why would that girl just come out and make that up? She crying, she heartbroken, she traumatized.
They said she was hysterical that night at the hospital, and her friend was right there with her. Her friend witnessed everything, because she said that Charlemagne had put some in her drink too, but it didn't affect her as much as it affected Jessica. And Charlemagne tried to get her first, and when he saw that he couldn't get her, that's when he went to Jessica, because she was older. I think she was like 18 at the time. That she was dating Jessica's brother. But she was like, Charlemagne saw that he couldn't get to me, so then that's when he went to Jessica. And she said she saw him when she heard Jessica screaming. She went upstairs. She made her way upstairs and broke the door in, and Charlemagne was just getting off of her, pulling up his pants, and ran out the room. And she said they all left them there, the two girls. They didn't know where they were. The dudes, Charlemagne and his friends or partners or whatever, left them there. They didn't know where they were. They said they were just sitting outside on the curb, and it just so happened a car came by and asked them if they were all right. And that's when they called the police.
I thank the Most High, Bees, that throughout my life, I don't have no reputation of doing nothing to a sister outside of the will of what we both agreed to. Thank the
Right.
Most High that I
Right.
don't got no reputation of putting my hands on no woman. I don't
Right.
got a reputation of beating down on those sisters as far as my lip service and
Right.
putting them down. Man, thank the Most High. My mama raised me right, man. I'm serious.
Right. And I just want to thank the Most High that I didn't have a reputation because I'm from a small town. Everybody knew everything. So I'm just thankful that I didn't have the reputation of bouncing from one guy to another. I didn't date nobody from my hometown. Nobody. So, you know, now I look back, these guys cannot say, oh, I slept with her. Oh, I had that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
You know, so I'm thankful that I wasn't labeled as a hoe growing up in my community. I was not. I didn't play around. I didn't mess around. You know.
What you think about Judge Joe Brown exposing Joe Biden and Kamala?
I love it. Listen, the message, the way he delivered the message might not have been cute and fancy, but I love what he said. That story he said about Joe Biden, I read it somewhere. I read about that speech somewhere. I can't remember where. So I know it's true. I ain't never heard Joe Brown talk about it before, but I read that story somewhere where he made that speech and said that black people, that the schools should not be segregated because if they were, black people would, run the schools down. Which, by the way, that did happen, didn't it? I'm sorry, that did happen. Didn't it happen, K. Judah? Don't lie.
I peep out the chain, man.
Didn't it happen?
Yeah.
All right. So I
can't lie. I try to be a truthful person. So you gotta just be honest.
So again, it's the way the message was delivered, but
yeah,
the message was true.
Judge Joe Brown is a character. I did not know that he was that funny.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know Kwame Brown was that funny. I did not know because
nobody knew.
Yeah, man, that boy is funny.
Nobody even knew that Kwame could talk.
He got a clothing line that say my mama's cooking and stuff.
Yep. So that's what I'm telling y'all. He taking these what everybody's throwing at him. He's taking it and profiting off of it.
Right. Absolutely. He's doing the right thing.
I am not mad at him. He wanted it now. He like bring it. Because everything that people say to him, he make up these little quotes. And then he put the quotes right on the t-shirt and people buying them.
I love my mama's cut. Oh, when he do his fingers across, man, that's smooth.
But you know, Sodomite, Tommy Sodom, he's doing grilling now.
He's so corny, bees.
Stupid.
Just dumb, man.
You got your mama cooking, but I'm over here grilling. He
is corny, man.
But I don't know why he had so many followers.
Because he used to go in on black bees. If you go in on black women, you are going to gain a lot of followers. That's just the truth.
Wow.
Women bring views. All you got to do is talk about the black woman, slander the black woman, call her all type of B's and HOs. You gonna get views from simple-minded Negroes. These are not the men from back in the day that were strong and took care of the women. We are dealing, if the shoe don't fit, don't put it on. We are dealing with a lot of weak men.
Effeminate men.
And now I'm not there talking to the strong brothers. I'm not there talking to you. I say the weak men. You ain't weak. I'm not talking to you, but it's a lot of men like Tommy bleeding all over the internet.
It's a sad thing. They said he was crying for real over Kwame. Said he was really crying. Like Kwame said, he feel like he just broke up with a baby mama or something.
That boy really bleeding on the internet.
I love Kwame.
Grown man. I do too, man. I like him a lot, man. I like his spirit.
I told you I met him once.
Yeah, I remember you said that. It said the wrong name, huh?
Said the wrong name. He was like, it's crazy because I knew exactly who he was. I knew who he was, but I accidentally called him somebody else. I can't remember the name that I called him. But I'm gonna find out because I'm sure I wrote it down in my journal one day. I'm gonna find out.
Say, Bees, you know we ain't got long for Bees. We don't got long. I'm telling you right now, we don't got long. Before we go home, before we get up out of here.
Man, I don't know, K Jude. I be thinking,
man,
like I'm telling you, I just don't know. I don't see it coming. Every morning I wake up, I look up in the sky like, Lord.
Let me let me ask you this, my sister.
Lord, is you there?
Let me ask you this. 10 years ago, was America in shambles the way it is today?
No.
Okay, that's one sign. Now, let me ask you this. When you look at the earth, have you ever seen multiple plagues happening all at the same time?
Not only that, I have never seen April showers in June either, because we having April showers in June right now.
Okay, there go another sign. Don't you know it snowed in Africa?
Wow.
The point that I'm making,
praise to the Most High, y'all.
I'm telling you, B.
Africa.
And it snowed in Arabia.
Yeah, I remember that.
Now, B, I'm being real with you. I ain't never seen multiple disasters all happening at the same time. And Christ said, when you see all these things happening, then look up. And that's what's been happening.
This is what I said to Lady of Leisure that time when I told you, she said, well, people been saying that for years. Remember I told you she said that?
Yep, I remember.
And I said, well, we having earthquakes. I forgot what country that was. Had an earthquake every day for a whole month.
Yeah, man, I remember you had told me that too.
I've never seen that happen. You know,
it's close, please. It's close.
Yeah.
I'll be reading.
I think we get closer, but I think we go. I don't know. I just don't know.
That's mercy, though. That's mercy, B.
What?
Hey, Bees, do you got another device up?
No, why?
Oh, because I can hear myself like an echo.
Well, let me close these windows. Let me close these windows. So I'm telling you, this new computer ain't as new as I thought. Telling you, man. But yeah, I think we're getting closer. I do think we're getting closer, but I also think, and I could be wrong, that we got a long way to go.
This the last generation, and all the Lord is doing is giving people that mercy and grace period. But that's why I did that live. When I say mercy is running out, it is, family. It's running out. And the reason why I know it's running out, because I ain't never seen babies dying like this, family. I'm being real.
Right.
I ain't never seen children just being slaughtered like this. But the Lord is showing your children being slaughtered through your ignorance. It's our fault that the babies are dying.
Yep.
Biblical T told me to stop saying you. She say, "Okay, Judah, stop putting yourself in it with the people that do wrong." I say, "You right. I'm gonna stop saying."
I gotta stop doing that too.
But I told her that I just be remaining humble. I don't want to try to separate myself from the nation because we all then messed up. But she say, "But you not messing up now."
But why is she correcting you? Who is she to correct you, though? I mean, don't get me wrong, but it just seems out of order for her to be correcting you.
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
It seems out of order to me.
I guess I just could take correction from anybody, and I'm not saying that's correction. I'm just saying that I could just humble down and just listen to people tell me stuff and don't have a closed mind.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And don't have a closed mind, because when she reached out to me and we got on the phone, I didn't have a closed mind when she was explaining her stance on Satan and Eve. I didn't have a closed mind at all.
Right.
But my spirit won't let me connect with that, B. It just won't. It just won't.
I can't either.
It won't let me gravitate to it.
However, me and Julius had a discussion.
Okay.
Where he believed the white people come from, right?
Yeah.
Now, in the book of Adam and Eve, it kind of, sort of go with what he's saying.
Okay.
because it said something to the fact that Satan and his minions, or whatever you call them, changed themselves into a beautiful people that Adam had never seen before. And he was like, the skin and the hair, the eyes, I've never seen like the people like this before. And the whole time it was the devil and his imps. I don't know, K. Judah. I just find it hard to believe. I don't know. Let me just hush because I don't want to say anything that might cause the Most High to turn his back on me. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. But
I'm
suspicious.
and B, that's one of my main reasons for not trying to be so deep, B, because I don't want to lose myself and I don't want to lose people. And I'm not talking about lose subscribers. I'm talking about lose people in the teaching when they be scratching their head saying, I don't know, like, hey, you kind of going off now. That's why I just deal with the simplicity of the scripture, be just salvation, just how to treat each other, just how to walk in the footsteps of Christ. I do a lot of lessons on Christ.
The basics.
Yeah, you know, I just like to now don't get me wrong, B. Sometimes we do deep lessons, like the 2300 days we did, like the from Egypt to the wilderness of Zion, because a lot of people don't know that the same way he brought them out of Egypt to the wilderness, it's the same thing he's gonna do with us, B.
Right.
He had to purge them first, right? Like he had to make them pass under the rod. They didn't listen. Guess what he gonna do? He gonna bring us into the wilderness. He gonna make us pass under the rod, and he gonna kill the rebels. I mean, that's what he say. Only 1/3 gonna make it out.
I want to make it to the wilderness, and I want to make it out.
That and I promise, man, I'm praying that you and Jews make it, your family, and I'm praying that the Lord allow us to be counted worthy, and the little small Israelite family that we fellowship with, and other righteous Israelites out there.
Right.
Because the Lord had already said nothing that is defiled, nothing that is abominable is going going to the highway of righteousness to that place. Now the Lord gonna bring you after the great tribulation, because he's gonna bring the rebels too, because the Lord ain't doing nothing different. He brought all the Israelites out of Egypt, and he gonna bring all the Israelites from wherever you scattered at. That's why all Israel gonna be saved, but not all Israel gonna receive salvation. See, that's what y'all don't understand.
So you think this is the last generation?
Oh yeah, we done. That's according to the Bible.
My grandmother used to
read that for you right now.
Okay. My grandmother used to believe that she was going to see the second coming. She knew that she was going to see the second coming. And I wonder why she felt so strongly about that.
Her faith, you know, just having that strong faith and just designed to see that day. But many of us are born for such a time. We born for such a time. That's why the prophets and all the disciples wish they was living in our time to see everything they wrote about and spoke about fulfilling itself in that time. We getting to see things they never saw. I'm about to read it to you about how I know this the last generation according to the Bible.
I think my granddaughter had a special connection with the Lord when she was a baby, man. I really do. I really believe that. She growing up, I mean, as she grew older, she didn't like meat. She didn't like sweets. And I'm telling my daughter, yo, maybe you should just keep her on fruits and, you know, vegetables. Keep her on the pork. Maybe she's a special daughter. I don't know. Maybe this, I don't know. I just saw something. She used to always look up to the sky when she was a little baby. Used to always look out the window, looking up to the sky. Shalom, sister.
Shalom, my beloved sister Amina Coleman. Shalom with the pure heart. Mike C, my beloved brother. Salute and shalom.
Shabbat shalom to the family.
Shabbat shalom. Hey, bees. This finna blow your mind. You ready?
Yeah.
Now, this is Daniel's bees, chapter 2. And your brother K. Judah gonna pick it up at verse 37. Now, I'm gonna just give you the backdrop. This is when Nebuchadnezzar had that dream, bees. You remember he had that dream of that great stature, right? Let's see what Daniel told him. This is how I know this is the last generation. Watch this. Daniel's chapter 2, and your brother K. Judah. Go and pick it up at verse 36. This is the dream, and we will well tell the interpretation thereof before the king. Thou, O king, art king of kings, for the God of heaven have given thee a kingdom and power and strength and glory. Now, this is Nebuchadnezzar. Let's see what else he said. And wheresoever the children of men dwell, the beasts of the field and the fowl of heaven have given into thy hand, and I made thee ruler over them all. Thou art the head of gold. That's Nebuchadnezzar. Verse 39. And after thee shall rise another kingdom inferior to thee. That's the Medes and the Persians. And another third. That's the Greeks. Kingdom of brass, which shall bear rule over all the earth. Now watch when he get to the fourth kingdom. This how we know we the last generation. This the fourth kingdom. Verse 40. And the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron, for as much as iron break it in pieces and subdue it all things. And as the iron that break it all these, shall it break in pieces and bruise. Verse 41. And whereas thou sawest the feet and toes, part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom should be divided, but there should be in it of the strength of the iron. For as much as thou sawest the iron mixed with miry clay. Now, bees, ask yourself, why is the Lord so focused on the toes and not focused on the whole image? Why is the Lord so focused on the toes that was mixed with miry clay? So that means that these really don't mix together, but they're going to do it for one purpose, bees, and that's to revive that old Roman Empire one more time. Verse 42. And as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom should be partly strong and partly broken. And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. That's why the Bible say all these kingdoms gave they strength to the beast. But these nations really don't like each other or mingle with each other, but they doing it to give their power to the beast, to rule with the beast. That's why in Daniel chapter 7, it was 10 that arise, but in Revelation 13, those had crowns on their head because it was a president of each kingdom, each of the 10. Never say they had crowns on their head in Daniel's, but in Revelation 13, he say, I saw 10 with crowns on their head. That's that old Roman Empire being revived one more time. But watch what the Lord about to say, what he going to do in the time of the fourth beast. And we in the time of the fourth beast right now, family. Watch this. Verse 44. And in the days of these kings, read that one more time, K. Judah. And in the days of these kings, should the God of heaven set up a kingdom, which should never be destroyed. And the kingdom should not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. The main thing in that verse, bees, that the Lord even told you in the time of the fourth beast. Bees, we're in the time of the fourth beast. He said the God of heaven gonna set up a kingdom. Now you can understand why in the so-called Jerusalem, what they're working on, that temple, right?
Right.
That's Revelations chapter 11, that the Gentiles going to tread it underfoot for 42 months. And then you got the Pope, he doing what he doing, meaning just spreading lies and false doctrine.
And blasphemy.
And blasphemy. But once it get down to 10 nation bees, that's when the ball going to get the rolling, my sister. That's when you're going to hear this right here. Holy Roman Empire is revived. And when it get down to the 10, that's when that man of sin gonna be revealed. Because once they build that temple, bees, the Pope gonna go over there like he bringing peace between the Palestinians and the so-called Jewish people.
They're only waiting for a type of gold menorah. It's a certain type of gold that they trying to get a hold of to build that menorah. Once they get that, the temple going up.
Now I'm finna show you right now. This how we know the Lord talking about the fourth beast. This is Revelation 13. That's how I come now, bees. Ask yourself, bees. If we was in the fifth seal, like a lot of people teach, bees, it would be straight hell on this earth right now.
You said 14?
13, Revelation 13. Bees, if we was in the 5th seal going into the 6th, how we in the 5th seal when the 6th seal is going to be the sign of the Son of Man coming in the clouds, according to Matthew 24, 29 to 31, bees?
I don't know, K. Judah.
None of those seals have been opened because the man of sin have not been revealed yet. Once the man of sin is revealed, according to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, that's going to get the ball rolling. He have to be revealed first. He got to classify himself God. He got to say he the supreme being. Did not the Bible tell you he sit in the temple as God, claiming that he is God?
Right.
That man ain't did that yet. This is Revelation 13. And I'm going to pick it up at verse 1. And this is the same beast we just read about in Daniel's chapter 2. But this time, is one beast with all the same animals. This is one beast with all the same animals, but these have 10 crowns on their head. So they different than the beast in Daniel chapter 7. When it said Nebuchadnezzar, Medes and the Persian, then you had the Greeks, then you had Rome. And from Rome came 10 who tried to revive that Roman Empire, but they never could. Rome never fell, family. They're trying to revive it right now in Revelation 13. Let's get it. Revelation 13 and verse 1, and it reads, "And I stood up on the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns." Never said that in Daniel chapter 7. "And upon his head the name of blasphemy." But where do they get their power from? Where do this beast get his power from, bees? Let's see.
Your sins are forgiven, my son.
There you go. Now, bees, this how we know it's the Pope. Do not people go and sit behind a little window and confess their sins to a man?
To a man, yep.
Do he not say your sins are pardoned, my child?
Yes, he does.
I thought Christ the only one say he could forgive sins.
Not according to the Pharisees and the Sadducees.
Let's get it. This is verse 2, bees. "And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard." That's the Greek Empire. "And the feet was as the feet of a bear." Medo-Persian Empire. "And his mouth as the mouth of a lion." What do you see me reading Revelation 13, bees? That all the animals that we read about in Daniel chapter 7 are in one beast now. It's in one beast. "And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority." Where do the Pope teach from? The serpent's mouth. My sister done showed y'all plenty of images of the Pope standing inside of a snake mouth, and the snake building looked like the back of the snake skin.
Yeah, that's on my old computer. Let me transfer that folder right quick. So my sister
is gonna get the images, because we prove all things over here with this small family. Because somebody might say the Pope is a righteous man and the Holy See, but it's something you must understand. There's only one man holy. His name is the Most High Yah, and it's another man that's holy that's next to him on the right hand side, and his name is Yahshua HaMashiach. So I don't understand why y'all who teach the scriptures don't understand the basic things of God. Y'all want to be deep. 200 books I done read. You want to tell me that the earth is wrong like a basketball and it's flat. Hey, I really don't know if it's flat or wrong. I believe it's flat. I ask the Lord when I see him. What I'm gonna argue you down for something I don't even understand? That's too high for me to understand. But you mean to tell me you can break it down, huh? You know how old the earth is. You know how many stars God got. You know the cosmos and the planet and the dark matter. You just have all that deep understanding, huh?
You even know when the Lord coming back.
Yep, y'all even know when the Lord coming back. But I got something to tell you, though. When that don't happen, oh, I'm chopping all my videos up, and you're going to be exposed as a false teacher. That's for the people's sake. Because, boy, you are deceiving a lot of people. And, man, you doing it boldly. Man, I'm so scared of the Lord. Boy, man, it take me a minute to put me a lesson together because, Lord, I'm trying to get it right.
Right.
I'm trying to do it right. I don't want to deceive nobody, and I don't try to be deep.
Let me see. Vatican, QRS. Here we go. Let me get.
I'm going to read verse 2 again while my sister getting the images. Verse 2 again. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard. That's the Greek empire. And his feet was as the feet of a bear. That's the Medo-Persian empire. And his mouth as the mouth of a lion. That's the Nebuchadnezzar empire. And the dragon. Why did it say for the fourth beast and the dragon gave him his power, his seat, and great authority? It never said that about the first three. But when it got to the fourth, it said he got his power from Satan the devil. Because the Pope get his power from Satan the devil.
You think he know?
Oh, yes, he know, Bees.
You think
Bees.
so?
The reason why we know he know, because he know that building that he's standing in is built like a snake. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this before we continue. You remember when you looked at that image that's supposed to be Christ, and on side of Christ's face, there's a snake.
Here it is right here. Here it is right here. Hold on.
Here
I got
you
it
go,
right
y'all.
here. Hold on 1 second. Let me get it together. I have it right here. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy how me and my sister was in the back chat, wasn't gonna go live, and
Right.
now we up here edifying.
the Lord is something else, yo.
He
That's
is,
all I
man.
gotta say.
He is.
Where is this? Where is this? Here we go, right here.
That's a snake, family. Yep, I see it. Do y'all see that? That's supposed to be Christ. So why on side of Christ's face, there's a snake sticking out?
And that's a huge statue. That's
right.
A huge. Let me see. Why won't let me go to the next picture? I hate this thing. Let me find the picture you was talking about right here. Where is it?
Do y'all not know they call the Pope the Holy Father? Do y'all not know they call the Pope the Holy See? But he's an abomination to the Lord. He's an abomination because he blasphemed God. He changed the line in the prayer. Look at that, man. How y'all gonna tell us that this man is righteous when this man is teaching and sin from a building that's shaped like that, letting you know that he get his power from Satan the devil? And y'all gonna argue us down?
And he said that's not a snake. You know, the Pope said that's not a snake.
Wow. Y'all see how crafty the devil is? The devil will show you a snake and then turn around and say that's not a snake. And that's shaped like a key.
Skeleton key, yep.
A skeleton key of the bottomless pit. Did not the Bible say the man come from the bottomless pit? That means, man, this man is the Pope of hell, the Pope of destruction. But y'all gonna tell us that he's a righteous man, though. Righteous in what? Where is he righteous at?
I'm trying to find that pine. Remember Biblical T mentioned something about a pine. Oh, I can't think of the name of it. And I said in the chat room, I don't know if you was in there that night. I said in the chat room that the Vatican has a statue of that pine thing on their grounds. Oh, where is it? Oh my gosh, she was talking about it. Where is that picture?
Look at these popes. All these popes is sitting in that building, teaching from that building, knowing that they get their power from Satan the devil.
There it is. That's what she was talking about right there.
Okay.
The pine. Oh, I got to talk. When I talk to her, I'm going to show her this picture. She was talking about this in her last live stream. But anyway, yeah, this Vatican is a scary place. It's a very scary place.
Absolutely.
Look at that. All these things on the grounds of the Vatican. That's an eye or something. Mm. The what they call it? What you say it's going to be called? The Holy Roman.
The Holy Roman Empire.
Mm.
The Holy Roman Empire. They already call him the Holy See.
The Holy Father.
The Holy Father. Where is he holy at, though? I want to know. Where is this man holy at? If anybody out there who can tell me and my family, where is this man holy at? Holy in what, family? This man not holy at all. This man blasphemy God, man, in the face of the world. And y'all bow down to this man. Wherever he show up at, the whole world is bound down to a man, family. He ain't die for you.
Do we even really know what it means to be holy, though? How can we possibly know really, truly what it means to be holy?
The only thing we can do, B, is to be honest with you, is go from what the Bible describe us as being holy, meaning walk in the fruits of the Spirit, bring forth judgment, bring forth equity, have a righteous balance. Those things are holy with the Lord. Feed the widow, take care of the fatherless. The Lord loved those who walk in the fruits of the Spirit and not the fruits of darkness. That is considered holy, because if you're walking in righteousness and holiness, you're going to do everything to your brother right, to your sister right, to your husband right, to your children right.
To your one wife.
There you go, to your one wife. Not your multiple wife. We said your one wife. Your one wife. I want to show you this, Bees. Let me open up this window, because I just want the people to see this.
Hold on 1 second. Let me stop this.
Okay. Shalom, right. Now Maria. Shalom, my beloved
Shalom, Sister Crystal. Shalom. Shalom to you.
Can you see this, Bees? I'm going to bring it in a little bit.
Yep.
Now, Bees. Now, let me ask you this. That stone right there, why did that stone hit the toes?
That's a good question.
Now, look at the bottom. Now, the stone hit the toes, right? And then look what it said at the bottom. It says Christ's kingdom. Now, I just read to you that the fourth kingdom should be the kingdom on earth. And God of heaven gonna set up a kingdom in the time of the fourth kingdom. Why did not the stone hit the head, hit the chest? Why did it hit the toes? Because Revelation 13 is the last final empire. And that's that revived Roman Empire. How we know that? Let me read verse 3 of Revelation 13, B's, in verse 3. And I saw as one of his hands as it was wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. How was it healed, family? Through the EU, which is called the European Union, or some people call it the Big Ten. And those Big Ten are presidents of their countries. That's why they had crowns on their head. But in Revelation 7, they never had crowns on their head, because those 10 was trying to revive the Roman Empire. The last person who tried to do it was Benito Mussolini. The same man that shut off the nose of the African statue in Egypt. That was Benito Mussolini, family. He couldn't stand looking at them Negro features, so he shot the nose off. Verse 3 again. And I saw one of his heads as it was wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. And now the world wondered after the beast, and they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. I don't worship Satan, K. Judah. Well, the Bible just say you worship the dragon, who gave power unto the beast. Who is the man over the beast? The Pope. And guess who else is going to be over the beast? The Antichrist. That's why he said this. Let me jump down to verse 11 before I go back up, because the world need to hear this. Verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb. Why did he have 2 horns? Because you got the temporal leader, which is the Antichrist, who gonna be over the economic part. That's that Big Ten. Then you got the Pope, the false religious leader, who gonna be over the religious part. He gonna wear you out for 3.5 years. He gonna wear, if you get caught up in this great tribulation, this man is gonna wear you out, and the Lord gonna let him do it. And these are those
kind of like today.
Kind of like today.
They wearing us out, K. Judah. They wearing
these,
our people out. They
but
wearing
guess
us
what?
down.
But guess what, though, Bees? But guess what, though? But
Mhm.
guess what? Now, I just showed you that he had 2 horns like a lamb, but he spoke as a dragon. Because he come to you like he's holy. But inwardly, the man is a raven wolf, ready to devour the prey. Now go back up to verse 4. Verse 4. And it reads, and they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they worshiped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? And there was given unto him a mouth, speaking great things and blasphemy. And power was given unto him to continue 42 months. How long is 42 months? 3.5 years. The devil always trying to mimic Christ, family. Christ gave you Sabbath day on Saturday. The devil gave you Sunday. Christ preached for 3.5 years. The Lord is going to get the devil 3.5 years to wear out the saints. Satan the only one want to go back to heaven. Nobody go to heaven when they die. Satan the only one trying to get back to heaven. That's why he say he going to exalt himself above the Most High. But Satan was kicked out of heaven. Him and 1/3 of the angels. So all y'all worshiping the dragon who gave power unto the beast. Because every time you see the Pope, what y'all do? You bow down and kiss the ring.
That's one of the lessons my grandmother taught us. One of the first lessons, to not bow down to men. That's one of the first lessons.
Now, bees, it's about to get scary now. Verse 5. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemy, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against God, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints, to make war with the saints and to overcome them. This man is going to overcome you, Israel, if you get caught up in this great tribulation. But then you got other Israelites teaching other Israelites that you don't supposed to flee nowhere. But why did God tell us in Revelation chapter 12 to get to the wilderness? That I have prepared a place for 1,260 days, which is 3.5 years. This is what you call knowledge. But all y'all who teaching people do not flee, you're going to get a lot of people killed because they're going to be beheading you if you do not deny the one who brought you into this truth. And if you can't withstand that, you're going to lose your faith. But if you are not afraid to give your life up for Christ as he did for you, you're going to gain your life, not lose your life. Now watch this, Bees. This finna blow a lot of people's mind because a lot of people don't understand. Y'all see this statue right here? You see this statue? This is a statue. It cannot talk. It cannot move. It cannot do nothing. But something gonna happen on this earth that you ain't never seen in your life. Jump down to verse 14, Bees, and watch this. Verse 14. And he deceived them that dwell upon the earth, by the mean of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwelled on the earth, that they shall make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. This man is going to make a statue walk and talk. You ain't never seen that in your life, family. That's why a lot of people going to say God is back. That's why the Bible say he deceived you by those miracles, which the Lord is going to allow this man to do. If it was possible, he could deceive the very elect. If it was possible. Many of you going to fall for the okie doke because he going to make a statue walk and talk. Where they get this from, that this man is going to make a statue and whoever don't worship the statue, what they going to do, K. Judah? And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that many as would not worship the image of the beast shall be killed. So if we in the 5th seal, where this image at that this man supposed to make? If we in the 5th seal, where is the man of sin and the Antichrist who supposed to rule over the Big Ten when you hear of Holy Roman Empire? If we are in the fifth seal, where's the 3.5 years of great tribulation? And where is the 2 witnesses who supposed to teach before the coming of the Lord?
So if I see a statue walk and talk, I'm running. Damn, if I'm going to bow down to it, I'm running.
But where they get this at, Bees? Let's see.
Let me jump down. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Let me jump down to verse 16. And it reads, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and in their forehead. Man, this is where knowledge come in at. Because the Pope give you a mark on your forehead every Ash Wednesday.
I can't stand seeing black people walking around with them ashes on their forehead. I can't stand it.
Talk to me.
They don't even know what it's for. They just doing it because everybody else doing it.
He's preparing you for the mark of the beast. So by him putting that on your forehead, when the real thing comes, you're going to take it easy. Verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark. Bees, if we're in the fifth seal, it said that nobody won't be able to buy or sell, save he that had the mark. But I see people shopping everywhere, Bees.
Right.
Verse 17 again. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. Who is this man? The Pope, family. The Pope. The Pope is the vicar of Christ. The Pope is Various Carius Filii. If you go look that up, it's going to tell you Mr. 666. But y'all call him the Holy See. The Bible call him the child of the devil. The Bible call him a man who blasphemed God and claimed to be God, and he also claimed to be the Son of God. Why you think they dress the way they dress? Christ is Melchizedek, priest of the Most High God. Why you think they dress like they priests? They copy everything from Israel, fam.
Yep. They even try to copy the temple with that Vatican. They even try to make it look what they think is holy.
Absolutely. Verse 18.
I hear some every time I talk, I hear, I don't know why.
What you hear, Bees?
My voice doubling up. And I don't know why. Tell you, boy, these new computers, I tell you. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 18. And here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. And his number is 666. 666. Now, where they get this from? They get this from Nebuchadnezzar, who made an image.
Right.
Nebuchadnezzar made an image that was 60 feet high and 6 cubits wide. That's 66, and he had 6 instruments of music. 666. There's nothing new under the sun, family. That which was and that which should be. So if anybody telling you we're in the fifth seal, and if anybody telling you the Lord is coming in 2 more years, and if somebody telling you that the Lord coming in 2027, and if somebody telling you that Jacob's trouble is already happened, and none of these things that happen.
I don't understand how people can pinpoint a date that that Yahshua is coming back, and the Bible says he don't even know. He don't stand back.
Talk that talk. He don't even know.
He don't even know.
But they know though.
He waiting for his father to say it's time.
Hey, B, everybody know.
How y'all know?
Everybody know but the Lord, B.
Right. Man, I swear. They getting our Father mixed up with the rest of these gods, these little gods that can't do nothing.
And
like, I just don't understand the logic of people.
Right. About
this thing. I mean, it's right, like our sister Amina said, right in front of our eyes, right in sight. You can see the Most High when you look outside, when you hear the birds chirp, when you see the rain drop, when you see the sun come out, Who doing all that? Somebody
Absolutely.
is maintaining this earth.
Right.
And it ain't man, because man cannot cause it to rain. Somebody is maintaining this earth, y'all, for us. Somebody.
And I just want to say one more thing, because I know me and my sister not going to be long.
Yeah.
I just want to say one more thing before we shut it down. If y'all will study for yourself, then you would understand that the two witnesses, Jacob's trouble, the man of sin, all will happen simultaneously at the same time. At the same time. And the reason why we know this, because it all have to happen within that time, times, and a dividing of times. 3.5 years.
So we're gonna know. We're gonna
We
know.
are going to know. Absolutely.
We will know. For those of the people out here that don't study and just wake up and don't do nothing, just wake up and go on about their business, it's gonna come to them as a shock. They're gonna be shocked.
Right.
They're gonna fall for it. Like everything else. They're gonna fall for it. They're gonna run out and do the cha-cha. Because they think that's what's, they think that's how it's supposed to go down. But we who know the truth, we're gonna be sitting on the sidelines like, oh yeah.
Right. Absolutely. Facts. We've been up here trying to tell y'all I'm talking about we always bring in lessons to edify you. And a lot of y'all just throw it in the trash can. But a day gonna come when you're gonna seek the Lord, but you won't be able to find him.
Even when we bring in today, how we might find an article. We always find something in the article that's biblical.
Absolutely.
That's why it's good to keep up with what's going on in this world. I used to hate watching the news. I used to hate watching CNN and all this stuff. But nowadays, that's how you're going to know about certain things. By watching the news and keeping up with what's going on around the world, you can pretty much tell when it's about to go down.
And that's why my sister was able to tell me about a whole month of nothing but earthquakes from the news.
Yep.
And the Bible told us it was going to be earthquakes in diverse places. And I see earthquakes happening not in one location, but in diverse locations.
We don't get earthquakes on the East Coast. It's very rare that we get an earthquake on the East Coast. But beginning of the year or like the middle of the end of last year, we were getting earthquakes over here.
I never seen a tornado in Houston my whole life since I've been here. Now I have seen tornadoes in Dallas, but I have never seen a tornado in Houston. I'm talking about in my life. Like I never seen. I'm not saying it never happened. Maybe I need to do some research, but I have never seen a tornado come through Houston and just have its way.
You know what? Speaking of tornadoes, I heard somebody, I think it was Mike Malice, say the same thing you said about a tornado and how when it touched down, it does not touch down in Black communities.
It don't.
And I also heard someone say, and I'm going to do more research on this, is when an earthquake forms, it forms the same path that the slave ship, transatlantic slave trade, it takes the same path.
I heard that too.
Interesting. I'm going to have to do more research on that.
The Most High love us so much and we can't even understand that no tornado has never hit the Black community because the Lord is so wise and so compassionate and so loving that he understands that where we live at cannot be destroyed because who's going to help us out and give us a place to stay? And the Lord knows this. That's why he don't destroy the little bit that we do have, even though he punished us in measure. He punished us in measure, meaning he's not going to leave us all together unpunished because then we would be unruly children. So you got to have that correction to reframe the mind from that which you used to do. The Lord just can't let you do what you want. He's a parent. Parents don't let their children just do whatever they want when you living in your parents' house.
Right.
We under God's roof. We under Yeshua's roof. And he gonna chastise us until we stop doing what we doing. Many of us trying to change our behavior. But you still got your brothers and sisters who just don't listen, even though y'all come from the same parents.
Yep.
Abaisi, salute my brother, and shalom. Salute to the wife.
Shalom, brother Bossy. Shalom, sister Rosemary.
Yeah, bees, but we weren't even much trying to go live, huh?
We weren't even trying to go live. I just saw this live, but
yeah, man. Me and my sister was talking in the back chat. You just chopping it up.
You was trying to help me with my computer.
Absolutely, right. And then bees say, "Oh, they hit the live," but I say, "Go on, hit it, bees."
Like what? 5 o'clock this morning, live.
Yeah. 5 o'clock this morning, we live, chopping it up and edifying the people with a few scriptures.
Yep.
Say, bees, but I'm telling you, we the last generation, bees, and I just proved it in Daniel chapter 2 that in the time of the fourth beast, and I just went to Revelation to show you that the final beast is the fourth beast, and that's why the EU was established, family, because they're gonna have 10 nations, which is called the European Union, which is also called the Big 10. When they get down to the 10, the ball gonna get the rolling because they got multiple nations right now. But when they get down to 10, oh yeah, it's on and popping from that point on.
Let me ask you this: most of us, it's fair to say that most of us are waiting, right? Waiting for the return of the Most High, right? But at the same time, why is it so bad to say, "I can't wait for the Lord to come"?
Because
we are waiting now, right?
Yeah,
I mean, at least I am, because I wake up every morning, I look up at the skies, and I'm like, "Lord, you there?" I'm waiting, K. Judah. I'm literally waiting for the Lord to come.
I just always say, "Thy kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven," and I don't say, Lord, I can't wait till you come. And the reason why I don't do that, because I want to remain humble to endure unto the end, not to lose myself by waiting and don't make it.
Wait, say that again, K. Judah. I was reading.
Okay. I said that I always say, "Thy kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven," and I don't say, "I can't wait till you come." And the reason why I don't do that, to remain humble, that I don't lose myself, and when he do come, I don't make it.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
So I just keep myself from looking for his coming and just trying to keep my stuff on the narrow path, bees. So when he do come, he'll say, "Job well done, my servant."
Right. Hallelujah. You see what Sister Krista said? Okay, I think she said they're giving out free vaccination shots. Is that a vaccination shot?
Oh man, I'm gone.
Today at my building and Dunkin' Donuts, they offer you donuts and coffee for a shot. Listen, they trying everything they can to get black people to take that shot. They're giving out money. I saw something.
You talking about in New York? You talking about in New York when they was offering money?
Everywhere.
Wow. They offering money to take the shot. They offering donuts. Next, they're gonna be offering.
There was something else that I saw that they were offering people to come and take the shot, but I can't remember what it was. But yeah. Brother Bossy said because we can't call on the day of the Lord. What does that mean?
No, he just saying that what end it may be for you. Because bees, put it like this. A lot of people are very arrogant when they say, "Oh boy, I'm waiting on my savior. He shall come and he gonna deliver me." That they don't know that.
Right.
So it's just best to say, it's just best to say, "Thy kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven," versus saying, "Lord, when you coming back?"
Right.
I'm finna read it right now. Amos
go there too. Amos 5.
Yeah. There's a lot of scriptures that talk about the day of the Lord, and the Lord actually said, "Don't desire that day." He said,
So
what end it may be for
we
you.
shouldn't be waiting.
No. Look, when we say that kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven, that's us asking the Lord to establish his kingdom, right? So we waiting for the kingdom. But I'm not seeking that day, because he said that day gonna be darkness, gloominess. That day should be a terrible day.
Mm.
And man, when the Lord get to swinging that sword, man, I just don't want to be in the way, man.
I'm telling you,
I want to
Lord,
be
I'm
out the
bothered and
way.
leaving.
Yeah, for real. Please, Lord, just don't swing it my way. Woo.
Amos 5:18.
Yeah, let me go there to
Oh, thank you, brother Bossy. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you?
there you
The
go.
day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Jesus, help me, Lord.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? That's scary. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. Let me read it right now. Crystal asked me about Psalms 35:15. And let me read that right now.
Psalms 35.
Psalms 35 and verse 15.
Oops. What verse?
Verse 15.
All right.
This is Psalms 35 and verse 15. And it reads, but in my adversity, they rejoice and gather themselves together. Yea, the abjects gathered themselves together against me, and I knew it not. They did tear me and seize not. Now, she asked about the word tear. Now, I'm going to read it again. Now, the Lord is telling you what they did to his body, family. They gashed upon the Lord. Now he's telling you this is people. That's why the Lord say dogs can pass me, not four-legged dogs. Dogs, people, wicked people. Verse 15 again. But in my adversity, this the Lord talking, not David. But in my adversity, they rejoice and gather themselves together. Yea, the abjects gathered themselves together against me. I knew it not. They did tear me and seize not. Man, with y'all, they was upon the Lord, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. They tried to throw the Lord off a cliff. They wanted to stone this man for no reason at all. Man, they asked the Lord to be crucified and asked for a murderer to be released. They spit in his face. Man, the man image was marred so bad he was unrecognizable. They tear him, family.
You could have read 16 too with hypocritical mockers.
I got you right now. Verse 16. With hypocritical mockers in feast, they gnash upon me with their teeth. Who did this? Israel, family. Israel, when the Lord came upon the scene, let me tell you how goofy our forefathers was. They knew that a Messiah was supposed to come, but then when the man showed up, they didn't believe.
Some of them still waiting. Some of them still waiting.
Help us, Lord. They knew the scriptures that a man was supposed to die for the nation. When the man showed up, who was supposed to die for the nation, they didn't believe.
And he wasn't just any man. That's how you knew it was him. He wasn't just any man, because I don't know of any other man that performed miracles like he did.
So, Crystal, to answer your question, my sister, they tore him to pieces. So it say tear, but I'm going to use it in our term. They tore the man to pieces, man. They tore Christ's body up. The Bible say the man, and the Bible say they marred his image. When you mar somebody's image, you don't recognize their face or who they are. They beat him that bad, family, that they marred his image. But on the third day, he was God. On the third day, he was a true son. On the third day, sitting on the right-hand side.
On Easter.
On Easter. Oh, I'm sorry. with three wise men.
Oh, Sister Amina, it took me a minute too to realize Crystal was Nama. No, man, how you say that? Nema, Rhea. It took me a minute to realize that too. That was Crystal. But yeah, I just, you know, I'm just waiting.
Don't y'all know that all the prophets who spoke, that's Christ speaking through them? Did you not know that when David is talking in all the Psalms, that is the Lord speaking through David? David was never crucified. David did not go into the hell, and the Bible say that he did not see corruption. That's talking about Christ, because his body did not decompose. David saw corruption. So how can David in the Psalms is talking about him? Don't you know that when Abraham, he met the Lord a couple times, family? That's Melchizedek. Even when Abraham made the feast for the Lord with the two men, which was two angels, because the Bible tell you that the Lord dwelled between the cherubims. That was the two angels that the Lord, he show up, they show up.
Let me ask you this, K. Judah. Do you think angels still come to us like that today?
The Bible say we'll never know. That's why you say be careful who you entertain, because you may be entertaining an angel. We won't know.
How did Abraham know that they were angels?
All I know, bees, to be honest with you, it say Abraham looked up and saw three men coming towards him. And this one I knew Abraham knew. Watch this. This blew my mind. Now, you remember when Abraham made them a feast, right?
Right.
And then it said they got up and went towards Sodom. What did Abraham ask the Lord? He said, should not the judge of all the earth do right? He was talking to the Lord, y'all. And he knew it. He was talking to the same one that met him in Genesis 14 as Melchizedek. That was Christ. Abraham pleaded with the Lord and say, man, if you find 5 righteous, 10 righteous, 20 righteous. The Lord say, if I find 5, I won't destroy it. But the Lord sent the angels on their way. Abraham knew who he was talking to. He knew that wasn't the Most High Yah. He knew that was Melchizedek, priest of the Most High God.
It's amazing.
And what people don't understand, that angels can take on the form, have a body and everything where you can see them, but they don't have flesh and bones and blood.
According to the book of Adam and Eve, the devil can do that too. Satan can do that too.
But see, bees, be honest, how do the devil do his? He come in the form of people that we can see, right?
Yeah.
The devil can transform into an angel of light. Do not Creflo Dollar appear to be a man of God. Do not Bishop T.D. Jakes appear to be a man of God. Do not all these preachers who teach doctrine and use fine words and good words and deceive people appear to be men of God. Satan can come as an angel of light. Satan is a creature, family. He's a cherubim angel with 4 faces. If Satan would really appear and show himself to you, we'll drop dead. We'll drop dead. The man is a cherubim angel with 4 faces. I don't want to see Satan. That's why he transformed himself into an angel of light. How do he do it? Through people. Just like the Lord speak through man, Satan speak through his servants. But the only difference is that the Lord can appear in his form. The angels can appear in different forms. They can just show you a hand. They can show you cloven tongues. They can show you their whole body. They can just, I mean, man, I don't know if God tells them to be dramatic, but when they appear, boom, they dramatic, boy. Because when Nebuchadnezzar's son had that feast, all he saw was a hand. He didn't see nothing else but a hand.
Right.
And that angel went over there and wrote up against that wall. He said, Tekel, Euphorison, your kingdom have been weighed in abundance and you have been found wanted. And man, God killed that man the same night. And all that angel did was show a hand. He just saw a hand going across the room. Them angels dramatic. And now I can understand why we such a dramatic people. You know, we Love to add theatrics. We dramatic. We tell a story. We just add extra hot sauce to it every time.
Every time.
That's how you know we the people of God.
Every time.
But yeah, bees, all I can say is this. We are the last generation. We are the generation that will see the Hamashiach. And that's why y'all see all these things happening at one time, family. One time. You see destructions happening all over the earth, but back in the day, you see a hurricane here, hurricane over there, tornado over here, earthquake over here. No, all at the same time, you see tornadoes, hurricanes, earthquakes, flood, storms, tempests, fire, all at one time. Because the Lord is about to bring some upon this earth, family, that they ain't never seen before. He even told the heathen, I'm going to bring things upon you you have never heard. And it's all for you, Israel, that the Lord is about to do it. It's all for one people that the Lord is about to bring destruction upon this whole earth for one people that he loves. And that's the Israelites. And anybody want to cleave to our God, you have the right to do so. But your people will pay for the atrocities, for the murder, castration, the slaughter of our babies, our women, and the men.
I'm not responsible for what my ancestors did.
You know what I love about this, bees, when he didn't say that? It doesn't matter. Like my grandmother tell me when she say, it doesn't matter if you don't want to teach the Bible, you're going to do it anyway. Say heathen man, it doesn't matter if you don't want to pay, you're going to pay anyway.
Anyway.
You're going to pay. There's nothing you can do to escape it, because the worst thing could ever happen to you is being born. You're going to live forever somewhere. Got to find out where. That's it, bees. We done, my sister.
Yeah, this was a good spur of the moment live stream.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get ready for my phone call with Biblical T. I'm gonna go study because go get my study on because I gotta study something before I talk to her.
Yeah, Biblical T be on it, boy. Hey, Amina Coleman, I love you. Salute to you and Mike C and the family. Naama, Rhea, salute to you, and Abaisi. Salute to you and your wife. Hey, bees. I hope I hope I scared some children the other day when I told their parents, mamas and daddies, to take your children down there, pick them out of casket, make them lay in it, and let them stay in that casket. I best they'll get it together then.
Then again, I don't know, K. Judah. These crazy 8 kids around here, man, they ain't scared of nothing these days.
Oh, believe me, bees, we all scared of something. Bees, believe me, we all afraid. Like me. I don't like going on cruise ships. That let you know. I always say I have no fear. I have no fear in the word, but I do have fear in this right here. Water. I don't like ocean water. I don't like lake water. Do not put me on no ship with a whole bunch of water. I'm gonna get paranoid, get to shaking. So we all afraid of some, bee.
Right.
Oh, we all afraid of some.
Right.
So I'm telling all the parents, if you have any disobedient children and they refuse to listen to you, do what my mama did. Pack their clothes and put them outside the front door. That's all you gotta do. Let them cry. Man, man, thank you, God, for my mama. That woman was a militant. Man, how can a woman like that raise a man like me? How without a father, y'all? Cause I'll be trying to figure it out. How did that woman raise a strong black man who don't got no effeminate in me? I'm not weak. I don't complain and whine like, like how they say women just be nagging and complaining and whine. I don't do that. How this woman do this? Because she had God on her side, fam.
Hallelujah.
So I did have a father who was guiding my mama to raise me the way he wanted me to be built so I can be used to handle his business with no fear and talk like a man.
All praises to the Most High.
Cause bees, when you dealing with Israel bees, guess what you gotta have? Your spinal cord, your spinal cord have to be straight. Can't be no curve in it. It gotta be straight, family. Gotta be straight.
Crystal said that's scripture.
Absolutely.
Okay, well.
I'm telling you, man, this was excellent, bees, and thank you, man, because this right here I needed this. And me and my sister pray that we was able to edify somebody, because all we want to do is try to get somebody out there to take the time to give God a chance. And I guarantee you, if you do, your life will change tomorrow.
So are you reading for Biblical Tea tonight, or are you going to be there tonight?
Oh, no, I will be there listening, but I'm not going to read for tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to read for tonight. I'm going to let her do her thing.
10 o'clock, I don't know if I'll be awake. So if not, I'll catch it Saturday.
I got you. I got you.
10 o'clock. Sometimes most of the time I'm knocked out at 10 o'clock.
She sure do be knocked out. And guess what? Me and her both be up at the same time around 4.
Early
in the morning, around 4.
So okay, brother. I enjoyed you this morning.
Me too, Beans.
Good talk. I don't know who's going to go live later on today, but I hope somebody come back on live, get together later on today. If not, prayerfully, I'll see you tonight in Biblical Tea's live stream.
That's right, my sister and bees. I love you with the pure. You get you some rest. And like you say, I'll see you later on if you not knocked out the box.
Yep.
All right, my sister.
So have a good day, bro.
Shalom and salute.
Shalom to you.
Salute, family. Y'all be safe, and I bid you Godspeed.
So my brother K. Judah on the panel. We hadn't planned on going live this morning, but the live button was right there for me to click. So I just clicked it. So I got the live stream going on Facebook, but I'm about to shut down because we did our Bible study early this morning. All praises to the Most High Yah. That wasn't the intention. My brother called me up this morning to help me up with my computer. He couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure it out. So, oh well. I'd like to shout out the chat room. Shout out to my sister Amina Coleman, my sister Krista, aka Nea Maria. Shalom to you, sis. Shalom to my brother Abasi, to my brother K. Judah. It's your girl, B. Sparrow. I love y'all, and I pray that y'all have a blessed Shabbat. I'm sure it's 7 people in here. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Damn, I sound like a YouTuber. Oh. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let me open my camera right quick so y'all can see my morning face. My morning face and my morning hair. It is what it is. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna go fix me some breakfast and drink me some tea and get my study on. Love you back, Amina Coleman. Love you guys. Abasi, K. Judah, Crystal. Talk to y'all later. Peace.